Some people can work a 16-hour day, no problem, and others burn out after 4. But why? Let's talk about it. So burnout isn't about working hard. It's about working hard on the wrong things. So I've seen soldiers that can go brutal deployments, working 6-7 days a week, no problem at all. But also I've seen people who mentally quit just after a day or two because the work doesn't have any purpose, doesn't have any clarity, there's no trust, there's no momentum. People can handle hard work, but what destroys a team is confusion, chaos, and feeling like nothing that they do even matters. So first, let's talk about busy versus productive. Just because you are busy does not mean you're being productive. And I'm reminded of the scene in Office Space where Peter ends up having 5 or 6 people come by his desk and tell him that he did his TPS reports wrong. And every time he does that, he gets a copy of the memo. Did you get a copy of that memo? Well, that's ridiculous. What is that TPS report even doing? And as you go through the movie, it turns out that really nothing, because the Bobs show up and actually, instead of punishing Peter, they give him 3 or 4 people to work underneath him. Now, granted, it's a movie, but I think it really illustrates the part where meaningless work kills morale. Second, that lack of clarity. It causes stress. If people aren't sure what they're supposed to do, they're going to do something, and they might do the wrong thing, or they might do the right thing. They just do it in the wrong way, or they just do nothing. And then the next time the supervisor comes by their desk, they get yelled at, but they don't know what to do. So how could they do it correctly? Third, let's talk about constant task switching. Some people do really well managing and juggling 5 or 6 different things all at once, and other people don't. So as the leader, it's important that you know how your people work. For some people, maybe that's great. They can handle 4 or 5 tasks all at once. No big deal. Keep it all straight in their head. But other workers, that's not how they operate. And that's not a dig on them. They just need to get in a flow state. They work on one project at a time, and that's fine. But as the leader, you need to know that, is this person going to constantly be task switching, or does this person need one project, work it from start to complete, and then start the next one? And to go along that, I'll say that leaders set the operational tempo. And there's such a thing as leader-induced stress, which is going to make your team perform better. But there's a point where that stress becomes too much and leads to burnout. So as the leader, it's important that you have some emotional intelligence. You're watching your team and you know how far to push them, and if they're getting pushed to the point where they're performing better or to the point where they're starting to burn out. So just to recap, burnout is not about working too hard. It's about working too hard on the wrong things. Busy does not equal productive. Lack of clarity creates stress. Constant task switching destroys morale. And leaders, that's you control the operational tempo. In the comments below, what are some other things that contribute to burnout at your job? I'm JVD. Teach it, coach it, lead.